Pachinko and upgrades. That is all you had to say to get me interested in a video game. This is called Pachincro. This is obviously a Pachinko style incremental game. We're jumping right in, dude. This title screen music makes me want to lay down a verse or something, dude. Yo. Okay, let's start. We're doing Plinko mode. I started a game just to do audio and stuff. We're gonna start a new game. Here we go. We're going in blind, by the way. No idea what I'm doing. This is a fresh experience here. So it looks like we are destroying little pegs here, and it's giving us money, I believe. End level, level 1. Is it just shooting randomly? It's not following my mouse. End of level. Reason out of time. I like how it tells you why the level ended. That's cool. Total money $5. Get me into the upgrades. Get me into the upgrades. I'm sure you've seen a lot of incremental games on the channel recently. It's a genre of game that I dig, and it works really well for videos, and I love it. So that's what we're doing. Let's check out some of these upgrades. Damage adds 1.3 to ball damage. Level 0 of 3 costs $4. Oh, I see. So there's different upgrade areas, right? Effects, time, balls, cups, pegs. Let's just do damage. We can't afford any of the other ones yet as well. We'll look at those in a moment. Start me up again. Here we go. Yeah, we're doing way more damage now. So as we get to the bottom, looks like there's these buckets where we can score money. I guess maybe a bonus in money or something like that. I don't know. Let's see. We got $7 that time. Let's go back to the upgrades. This is interesting. It's Pachinko, but it's got that incremental spin on it. Balls adds +1 to ball health. Okay, let's do it. It seems like the upgrades are paced pretty well. Kind of gives you a guide on where you want to go. I will be looking at the upgrades and seeing what's going on. I just don't want to overwhelm myself. I like to pace myself, take my time. I'm hanging out. I really enjoyed the music though. I'm curious, game developer, do you make your own music, or is there like a licensed place that you can get music? I don't know. Good choice in music if you didn't make it. Let's go back to the upgrades. We have $10. Let's start digging into these upgrades here. Ball health up adds +1 to ball health. We can also do +1% chance that the ball respawns. That's interesting. Chance that ball drops money when destroyed, +5%. That seems better. 1% is a very small chance. So we can do pegs as well. Gives +0.25 cents for each peg broken. I feel like that we're actually going to benefit more from that. Let's do pegs. We unlocked +5% chance for pegs to spawn with extra rewards. 2.5% chance to give 0.05 second on peg death. So more time. Interesting. A lot of the times in an upgrade tree, first of all, very unique upgrade tree. A lot of times they just start from a center node. So it's actually quite interesting that there's different columns in the upgrade tree. But, a lot of times I'm kind of bored by percentage increases in upgrade trees. But I'm actually quite interested. It's like the percentage increases are unique effects. You know what I mean? It's quite interesting. Chance the ball drops money when destroyed. 5% chance. That's 1 out of 20. We're going to hit it eventually, right? +$1 when balls break. I am interested in that. It's $25 though. Unlock decay. Adds 0.15 seconds to the level time. Increase the maximum. I don't think we have to worry about cups yet because we ain't even getting down to them yet. So let's keep going down. Might be good to save up for some damage upgrades. I like incremental games. This style of game is infinitely fascinating to me. I could literally sit here and upload like 3 incremental game first impression videos every day and not get bored. All right, we have $19. 2.5% chance to spawn a pulse attack from the ball when it breaks. Crit chance. I don't know. I kind of just want to do it's going to take a while to save up that. So let's just kind of go with the upgrades that, that we can buy. +1% chance that the ball respawns. Sure. Maybe we see that. It's 1 out of 100 balls are going to respawn. We're not going to see that often, but when it does happen, it's going to make me a happy guy. I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you that for free. What do we got going on here? We're making money. I'm starting to kind of wrap my mind around the game. This is definitely very incremental. you know, on the spectrum, we can't afford anything, we jump right back in. In the spectrum of incremental games, there's more active games, there's games where you use skill and whatnot. This is very, you're just focused on the upgrades, you know what I mean? And your path through these upgrades, I feel like, you know, how, you know, not customizable, but how, you know, if you could specialize into a certain area of the upgrade tree, I feel like that's going to decide if people have a unique experience with this game. So we're not worried about cups because we're not getting down to the cups. 5% chance that Peg spawns with extra rewards. That seems cool. 2.5% chance to give more time on Peg death. We could also just do time. I think we just do time. And I'm not talking about jail. Gives luck, increases positive odds by 1.5%. I don't understand what that means. We also have a different currency here. Upgrades, stats. Interesting. A lot of text that I'm not going to read. I'll tell you that right now. Let's get it. I'm not a stats guy. If you've watched any of my videos before, you know that. I'm not a stats guy. Just get me in there. Is that a lack of intelligence? Hey, could be. Very well could be. I played some incremental and upgrade games that lose me with the stats stuff. Let's just continue. We'll do another round. I will say, and this could, we got a ball respawnage. That was huge. That was very exciting. I will say this game definitely starts off slow, you know, so yeah, I feel like, you know, the type of player that kind of gets impatient, you know, at a slow start to a game, you might have already lost them. I'm just going to be honest with you there. And I say that with all due respect. What would be the best? What are we lacking right now? I feel like we want to do more damage. We could do crit, 5% crit chance. Ball spawn with extra rewards. We also need money, you know. What is this? Reduces fire time of balls by 0.2 seconds. So we shoot balls faster. I feel like that's kind of good, man. Let's do it. We're going to grab that. We're also going to grab... There's a 2.5% chance to give some seconds on Peg death. We're grabbing that. We unlocked a new upgrade here. Let's scroll over. 3% chance Pegs create pulse on breaking. So I'm assuming that's some kind of pulse damage effect. That's 120 bucks. We're not getting there anytime soon. Can I control it? I don't think I can control this. Maybe I can? I feel like it's shooting randomly. Like I'm clicking certain areas. Can I click on a peg and aim it? No, this is random. Might be cool to let you control your shooter. I don't know if that would break the game balance though. Don't know. Yeah, it definitely starts off slow. A lot of these games though, when they start off slow, they can be sleeper hits when you really start getting powerful. They can be really satisfying to play. So we're absolutely not writing this off yet, I'll tell you that. We'll check out the game for, I don't know, 20 or 30 minutes, kind of whatever feels natural. Let's do the extra rewards. Rewards is one of those words that I struggle with. Increase the maximum possible peg reward by plus $1. It's $100 though, dog. Peg reward gain 50 cents for each level. I don't understand what that means. Maybe we'll understand soon. We're at level 1. The end level. I'm assuming that just ends your journey, right? Looks like we have a multiplier. That's quite interesting to me. I would love to mess with some multiplier, get some Balatro dopamine going. You know what I'm saying? We have $19. Can we buy anything? Can't. We could also say some of these upgrades are pretty spendy, dude. I really we need to worry about our econ. That's short for economy. Economy means money. I would oh, that's what these down here are, the buckets. Ooh, we got a mulch. We got a mulch. That's huge. That probably happened in one of my previous rounds. I just didn't notice it. So I apologize if I didn't notice it. We're at $36. Kind of want to increase this. Increase the maximum possible cup multiple value by 0.1. I think crit chance might be nice. $1 when balls break. That's just going to be a net positive. Chance that ball drops some money when destroyed. Plus 1 to ball health. Yeah, let's do plus $1 when balls break. You're breaking my balls. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I said that. All right, we're getting in here. We are getting a little money when the balls break. That's nice. Were we getting that much before? Or were we just getting 25 cents before? Let's see. I feel like I got less money than normal there. Not sure what's going on with that. Let me read this again. Plus $1 when balls break. Is that just plus $1 to my... I don't know. Let's jump right back in. I probably could have bought an upgrade there. So when it hits one of these prize balls, you get the value of it. So I'm kind of interested in... Oh, we got a molt. That's cool. You can't score in the same bucket twice. That's something we could definitely keep in mind. Chance that ball drops money when destroyed. Don't know if I want that. Don't know if I want that. Let's do a crit situation. What does that unlock? Adds +1 to crit damage. Adds a drone that damages pegs. This is what I'm here for, is stuff like that. But dude, 800 bucks? I don't know. Am I gonna ever get there? We did crit just now. Love that for us. I mean, each ball bounces what, 5 times? 3 or 4 times? Maybe we should be worrying about ball damage and crit. We definitely need to make more money here. 16 bucks per round is not gonna happen. It's not gonna work. Let's do chance that ball drops money. I'm kind of just going with how expensive upgrades are, because there's a lot of upgrades that I want that are too expensive. You know what I mean? So I feel like the pacing is a little slow, in my opinion, you know? I feel like we always get... Is it doing the same pattern every time? I feel like we always get this molt right here. We get 15 bucks per round. Dang, man. Let's keep going, man. A lot of times these games can unlock an upgrade where it just kind of clicks and you suddenly make some money. And I understand why you have to limit. Dude, I swear that hits every time. So is it hitting the same pattern every time? So fascinating to me. Let's do one more. See if we get enough money to get some cool upgrades. We could just grind this out for a little bit. Right? Is it so... This... Oh, we got an extra ball. It doesn't always fall in here. But it falls in there a lot, so there's some predetermined pathing here. I don't know what that means. Okay, we have $51. Can't buy anything in pegs. Can't buy anything in damage. Chance that ball drops money, I don't really care about. We could do ball health. Let's do ball health. Because that's gonna let it drop. That's gonna let it hit more stuff. Let's do ball health. Maybe that's what I'm missing here. You know, ball bounces around a little bit more. Might be good. I will say, I could have sworn there was another song that was playing when I opened the game. I will say, maybe add some music variety here. I am getting a little sick of this song, not gonna lie. We're at 31 bucks. Can we buy anything? We'll do some cups action. And what does that unlock? Maybe we should be focusing on these further upgrades. Cups respawn after 12 seconds. That's cool. 2.5% chance to respawn ball on cup miss. Increase the minimum possible multiple... Hold on. Increase the minimum possible cup multiple value by 0.1. I don't even understand what that means. Let me in here again. Hey, leave me a comment. Am I taking these upgrades inefficiently? It's very possible. It's very possible. See, we got that. Oh, there's definitely some better malts now. And we got the worst one, of course. We got 20 bucks there. We got 20 bucks there. Send me in again. I could have just did replay there. I understand that I can do that. I'm giving this game the old college try, and I'll tell you what. If we go the whole 20, 30 minutes making 20 bucks per round, I definitely think that could be an issue with the pacing of the game. And I'm very transparent about that. Let's jump right back in. So that's something I don't like, right? The pacing. But let's talk about some stuff I do like. The game is slick. The ball bouncing on the pegs and stuff feels very crisp. Feels very, you know what I mean? It feels slick. This is a well-crafted game, that's for sure. I love how the text pops out of the pegs every time it gets hit. I feel like the upgrade tree in the background and the UI, the aesthetic feels really nice. Don't mind that at all. Chance the ball drops money when destroyed. Plus 1% chance. I don't want to get a 1% chance. Let's just start again. I don't want to buy those upgrades. I like the music. I just wish that there's little variety. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're doing our thing here. I like a game where you grind and you get an upgrade. Here's the tricky part of this, is that the longer you make a player wait for an upgrade, the better it feels when they get that upgrade, right? But you also, it's like a game of chicken. The longer you make the player wait, the more impatient they get. So how long can you make them wait for a sick ass upgrade that lets them get overpowered before they lose interest? We have $100. Surely we could do something with $100, right? We can buy more damage. That's for $90. I don't care about this. Peg death gives time. I'm not interested in that. Increase the maximum possible peg reward by $1. That doesn't seem that impactful. I think damage is our best get here. So we're going to get damage. We're going to see how impactful that is. We are destroying pegs in one hit now. That could be what we need. That feels good. This feels good. Okay, so that's what we needed. Good to know. Good to know. We needed some damage, because not only did that make us destroy more pegs, it let us get to the buckets faster. It let us destroy pegs and get more time as well. So now we're in. Now we're in. I'm feeling a lot better now. And that, honestly, that was maybe my fault. I ignored that upgrade for a while. Let's do a % chance that the ball respawns. Now I'm a little bit more confident about that. I do like seeing these balls get destroyed in one hit. That is quite nice. We're getting no molts here, though. We got one. Take it. We landed in an empty bucket. That hurts. Okay. We are making a lot more. Let's just continue. I'd like to maybe get a little bit more money. See, and that's what I'm saying. This is all I needed, was just a little bit more power, and now I'm instantly revived and interested once again. So I'm excited. Yeah, I don't know. Was that my fault? Hey, listen, I'm not going to tell you I'm the most efficient player ever. I promise you that. But what I will say is that, you know, let me focus on my upgrade and I'll finish that thought. Increase the maximum cup. I don't care about cups right now. I feel like we need to worry about balls. Chance the ball drops money. $1 when balls break? Sure, we'll grab that. What I was going to say is, I might not be the most efficient player. However, there is going to be a lot of players that are as stupid as me, right? So it is still a good first impression, even if I'm playing suboptimally. Pegs are respawning, by the way. That's interesting. I didn't even know that could happen. We have 8. Let's do one more. I'd kind of like to get over $100 per upgrade cycle. Here's what I think. Here's the easiest things I think you could do to level up this game drastically. Variety in music. I think if you just a small change in balance, if you made the second damage increase, if you made that just a little bit cheaper, I really think that would help the players out. Personally, the stupid guys like me. You know what I'm saying? Increase positive odds. Do I want to mess with that? So we liked damage. I think we should focus on when balls break. That's 2.8k. You ain't seen that for a while. A drone, 1 to crit damage. Let's do chance to respawn ball on a miss. That seems cool. 2.5 chance to respawn ball on cup claimed. Okay. The percentages are pretty low too. I think I was going to say this earlier, but I never finished my thought. I understand the necessity to balance an incremental game like this pretty strictly, because these games, with like how the numbers are calculated and stuff, they ball out of control so quick. I understand that. So I get you have to limit the player. I totally understand that. Let's do a peg death time reward, because we're destroying a lot of pegs now. We don't really need crit. We're destroying the pegs, you know, in one go. So let me say this. When do we get to level 2? I am interested in that. Target. I see. Target's $250. So $250 in one go? Yes. So we need $250 in one go. I just now saw that. Gotcha. I don't think we're going to see that for a while, but still cool. We got a nice molt there. Okay. Did I grab an upgrade that makes it so balls respawn like that? I don't even know. Okay. I was gonna say, I swear to God, if that song plays again. I say that as a joke. Like, I'm not. I think we save up for reduces fire time. Reduces the time it takes to fire some balls. It's also a guilty pleasure to play a game that involves balls, because I just get to say the word balls guilt-free on youtube.com so much. Okay, that wasn't a crazy good one. We're gonna continue to another round. We have like 163 bucks. I think that's how much I needed for that upgrade, so I apologize for doing another round here. We're 20 minutes. I'm having a good time. It's just very slow progression. Which means one of two things. Either this is going to be a semi-frustrating game all the way through, or a longer game, you know what I mean? Let's do reduce fire time of balls, and let's just grab chance the ball drops money, because that upgrade has been staring me in the face. We're going to play for 5 to 10 minutes more, just to see if we can get another breakthrough point, like that damage upgrade was. I mean, what do we need? We need more money now, per ball breakage, and stuff like that. I do like how stuff is bouncing around. It's nice. It's very satisfying to play, and I think maybe when you're playing the game like by yourself. By the way, there's a demo that you can check out. I'm gonna link it down below. You can check out the game for yourself. When you're playing the game in like a non-YouTube video, stress-free environment, you're probably just kind of like you're gonna kind of zone out and enjoy the game a little bit more. Not that I'm not enjoying the game, but you're not going to be critiquing it. You know what I mean? I don't like the 1% chance, man. It's hard to spend money on an upgrade like that. Also, I'm a little underwhelmed by the amount of upgrades that are revealing themselves. I know there's some that I'm not grabbing, but I'm also not making enough money to get there. So I'm kind of torn. I don't know if I like the percentage increase upgrades that much, because I like upgrades more that are like flat increases, or now like there's one upgrade that spawns a drone that does stuff. I love upgrades like that where you can really feel the upgrade. A percentage increase, it's so hard to actually feel it, and so that's why I'm complaining about that. Okay, we're at 145 bucks. Let's see what's going on. Let's go through the upgrades that we can buy again. Start from the left. 3% chance pegs create pulse on breaking. Sure, we're doing that. That's an immediate get. When pegs respawn, gain bonus drop plus $50 times level. I think we want that, because we do respawn the pegs. I don't know when that happens. Maybe when you destroy half of them or something like that. We do have a percentage chance that there's some kind of pulse effect. I think I just saw that. Yeah, we're seeing some kind of... Oh, yeah, I see it. I would make that effect maybe a little bit more obvious. I think we need to save up for 150 bucks. Let's see. I should have grabbed that pulse effect a lot earlier. That's on me. That's the difficulty in, like, if you think playing a game like this blind is easy on youtube.com, first of all, it is. I'm not trying to say this is hard, but that is a hard part, right? It's very easy to play these games suboptimally, so like it's frustrating to watch, and I hope this isn't frustrating to watch. When pegs respawn, gain bonus drop plus 50 bucks. Let's do it, because I feel like we're respawning pegs often. Let's see if this really hits our dopamine here, and I think it will. I think that was a good upgrade to get. Respawn me. We're at 36 bucks. Okay, they didn't respawn. Oh, it's okay. Let's continue. Let's see if they respawn this time. I want to keep my eye on the score over here. I wonder what causes it. Oh, they respawn? Yeah, now we're at 80 bucks now. No molt, but that's okay. I mean, we just got 100 bucks here. That's great. Let's go to the upgrades. Okay, so we definitely maybe want to mess with this, right? We could do this upgrade again. Let's do more money per peg broken. That's going to add up. Yeah, we definitely want to do that. I should be focusing on these top upgrades more than maybe. That's honestly what I should have been doing the whole time. And that's a pressure that you're not going to have when you decide to play the game, because the game's slick. The game's fun. I challenge you, download the demo at least, play the game a little bit, see if you can maybe gather some upgrades in a different pattern, different order. See if you can really feel the power. I don't know why I said feel the power. What am I trying to say? See if you can feel the impact of the upgrades. I should say. Nice. We got a respawn there. You gotta love when the balls respawn and stuff. That's kind of what I'm craving too. Is some balls respawn. Sorry, some balls like respawning and stuff. You know. I kind of want this one again. We're just barely short of this upgrade. Let's do more money for Pegs Broken. Let's do it. We have 49 bucks. That's not going to be enough to buy any upgrades, but this should give us a good amount of money now. Now we're getting $1.75 per peg broken. That's huge. Okay, I want these pegs to respawn. I'm assuming a certain amount of pegs destroyed makes them respawn, right? It's got to be that. I guess not. Let's continue. We're going to do a couple rounds here. See if we can get some impactful upgrades. I think I'm at the precipice of really unlocking unlocking an upgrade that really puts us at the next level. Respawn my pegs. What are we doing? All right, let's go back to the upgrades here. We have 300 bucks. Crit chance. We don't need crit chance or anything. Ball health. I think we definitely grab that because that's going to let them bounce around more. Let's do chance that ball drops money when destroyed. We have 82 bucks still. Can't really buy anything. Start me up again. I would love to get to the target just to see how that works before the video concludes. Is conclude is a word, right? Before the video ends. I was trying to be fancy. Didn't work. Here we go. 122 bucks. No molt. That's okay. Continue me again. Sorry, I was drinking some water, man. When the pegs respawn and you got balls flying everywhere, that's what I'm here for, dude. Seriously, 130 bucks that round. We're really starting to make some good money now. This is what I need. Listen, I'm a player and I'm not very efficient. It's really hard for me. Ooh, decay. I totally forgot this existed. Chance to inflict decay onto pegs when hit solely damages pegs over time. We're doing it. That unlocks some upgrades. A laser that randomly shoots and damages pegs. Oh, brother. Dang it. This is what we needed. Dang it. Now I'm like 20 something minutes into the video and I feel like I've played completely suboptimally. I'm gonna stick to what I'm saying here. What I'm trying to say is genuinely, I think that the pacing is, it could be an issue. You know what I mean? So I urge you to maybe think about that super early game pacing. I feel like that could be like the most important part of your game too. You know what I mean? Like that's like right when, it's so easy to click out of a game and quit it. You know what I'm saying? I want to get to 500 for that laser. That looks so appealing to me. We just need 250k, or I'm sorry, 250. I have no idea why I said K, but 250 bucks. And I feel like we're smelling it. We got some sick molts here. I would love a respawn, please. I mean, 131 bucks there is nothing to sneeze at. Let's do laser. That unlocks some upgrades. Chance for nodes to spawn lightning. Laser damage +2 and laser width +1. Oh, let's see what this laser does. What do we got? I see no laser. Oh, there we go. That upgrade, that laser is very inefficient though. Yeah, we're gonna need some. Okay, that did something. How much we got? 150 bucks there. Let's go to upgrades. I would love to get the lightning one. It's a little far. Are we noticing decay? I don't know, dude. Let's jump right back in. Like, the game's addicting to play, though. It's very satisfying to play. I love how fast the rounds are. Like, in the beginning, that's kind of frustrating, but, it's fun to jump into the upgrade menu, jump right back into the game. It's nice. Let's do a couple more rounds here. I want to see if I can get any cool upgrades. So what do we need? We need more time to get to the target, and we need more money specifically to get to the target. Ball health would probably be good to respawn balls. Respawning balls is huge. Yeah, we got 236. Oh, we're so close, man. Let's get ball health. Never been more confident in an upgrade in my life. We have more ball health upgrades. Yeah, you got to download the demo for yourself and play differently. I hate to trash myself like that, but we all know it's true. You can probably get these upgrades in a much better order. You know what this game would really benefit from? And I don't know if again, I'm not very far into the game. I'm going in completely blind. But this game would really benefit from a prestige mechanic. Because then it would be part of the game to choose your upgrades more efficiently next time. You know what I mean? Some incremental games do that. I don't know. Might be something worth thinking about. Let's reduce the fire time of balls. We're so close. If we get the right luck here, man, we could get to the target goal. And that's my goal right now. That's what I want. That's a great laser. Love that laser. Yeah, I would say the way to bring this game to the next level, in my opinion, personally, is to introduce like the laser upgrade, the decay a little faster. Get us to where you're breaking pegs in one hit just a little bit quicker. And unfortunately, because I'm not blaming the game here, I think that involves making the game a little bit idiot-proof for people like me. You know what I mean? Nice, we got 258 bucks there. Dude, oh, we did it. We did it. We got 258. Round completed, leveled up. Okay, so let's go to the rewards here, or the upgrades, sorry. Now we're on level 2. So let's get a damage incretion. Incretion is a word, by the way. Look it up. I'm assuming, yeah, balls are going to be a little bit tougher now. We're getting more money per ball death, I believe, potentially. Also feels like we have more time, potentially. We want to look into critting here. How much do we get here? 100 bucks? Might be worth going back down to level 1 and grinding out some stuff here. Adds 10% of the ball damage. We need to save up 800 bucks, though. Let me go back down to level 1 and just do a couple rounds here. Excuse me, I'm about to sneeze. I sneezed 3 times. I'm not even kidding. I saved you. Yeah, I mean, I love a level 1 here. This is nice. 194. I think we're saving up for 800 bucks here. Let's do that. Yeah, this game's fun though, man. I'm having a good time. If you introduce more impactful upgrades, because I'm definitely finding some really nice upgrades that I'm enjoying. If you introduce them a little bit sooner to the player, I really do think that this game's experience will be better. And I mean, you're just rewarding a really smart player that much more, right? Like, I understand you don't want people to steamroll through the beginning part of the game, but it did feel pretty slow, just to be honest with you. In the beginning, it felt pretty sluggish in terms of the upgrades. Let's do a 10% ball damage upgrade, and then we'll grab this one. Why not? What is this? Increase maximum possible peg reward by $1. Increases the minimum possible peg reward by $1. Plus 2.5% chance spikes spawn on peg break. Like I want these revealed more, man. I don't know, and it just kind of feels like everything is a little bit expensive. You know what I'm saying? Like I would feel so much better if I could just grab a couple upgrades per round. You know what I mean? But that's up to you. Do you want your game to be? It's so tough, man, because I don't want to come across as somebody who thinks they're like the smartest person with game design ever. Like, I don't know what the frick I'm talking about. But hopefully what I'm saying is at least valuable feedback in some way, you know? Level 2 is just not it with money, though. We need to be breaking these pegs in one hit. So I would say you definitely want to go back to level 1 to grind some of this out. Let's do more time here. I feel like that's beneficial. We're going to do a few more runs, see if we can get any more upgrades. But, you know, our time with this game is unfortunately winding down. I think this is a really cute game. I think it is one of the more strict incremental games I've played. It's very like, hey, you're gonna feel these upgrades when you do feel them, but you're gonna have to like really pick your upgrades intelligently and stuff. Like if you're not confident about your what am I trying to say? Like order of operations of numbers and stuff. This could be a tough one for you, you know? Lots of mult there. That was nice. We got $500. What can we buy? We could buy some decay stuff. I'm not crazy about that. Let's do a luck increase. No upgrade revealed itself. That's heartbreaking. Let's do a crit damage increase. No upgrade revealed itself. That's also heartbreaking. You know, I played other incremental games where, and I'm not trying to compare or anything like this, but I played other incremental games that do a really good job of maybe putting like, I'll talk about it when we get back to the upgrade screen. It'll be easier for me to explain. Level 1 feels great. The faster you can get somebody to this stage of the game, I think is so good, because this is where the game hits, brother. So like, imagine, you know, we're going through our upgrade tree here. Imagine, let's just go with this drone, right? A lot of other games do a really good job at, like, drone is not purchased yet, but there's a faint ghost line coming out of it that kind of indicates to the player, hey, if you buy this upgrade, something else will reveal itself. That might be, I wish all upgrade trees did that, because it's, I get that revealing a new upgrade is a cool little bonus, you know? But it is, you know, sometimes it can be a little frustrating, like not knowing what will reveal more upgrades, you know what I mean? Let's go back to our upgrades. I kind of want to mess with cups now, you know? Because we're getting a lot of cups in there. Increase the minimum possible cup multiple value. Let's do chance to respawn a ball on cup miss. What does a cup miss mean? Don't know. I kind of just want to play on level 1 forever. You know what I'm saying? I guess we'd probably move on to level 2 when we get a little bit more damage. Yeah, it's definitely an incremental game to sink your teeth into for sure, because of how, I'm not saying like, and I'm not saying this in a negative connotation, but how grindy it is. Like, it's definitely, you know, let's increase the minimum possible cup multiple value. So that's just going to make cups worth more bolts, right? Yeah, and it's actually doing a lot. Maybe I should focus on those upgrades earlier for econ. I mean, multiply is, that number goes really far in an equation. I don't know how it works, but but it does work, man. Nice. I mean, you're getting plus 0.5, or yeah, plus 0.5x. That's a 50% accretion, dude. We're at 265. We're regularly crushing the target goal now, which is awesome. This is awesome, dude. All right, well, hey, let's go back to the title screen here. Main menu me. Pachincro, dude. I really like the aesthetic here, man. I like the music, I like the art, and I like how everything is packaged together. I do think that the repetitive music is an opportunity, just to be real. I think that the pacing in the early game is pretty, I'm with all due respect, it's pretty rough. It's quite slow. But for somebody that kind of perseveres and gets through that, you are rewarded pretty immensely. It does feel really dopamine to have your balls bouncing everywhere, money, and finally making good money after struggling for so long does feel great. It's kind of like how I would explain like an MMO. You know, are you an old school RuneScape guy where the grind is like so long, but when you finally achieve that, it feels good? Or are you more of like a World of Warcraft retail guy where, you know, you're just blazing through levels and getting that dopamine quick? It's going to kind of depend. If you enjoy that slow grinding, I think Pachincro could be for you. But again, this game is still under development, and, you know, that could change. I had a good time with it though. Pachincro, dude. Hey, incremental games and Pachinko put together, that's a genre I will always try. I had a fun time with it. Try the demo out for yourself. See if you like it. And leave me a comment and tell me how bad I played this game. I'll see you later.